Hi everyone, welcome. Today we are gonna do a flow to feel more safe and grounded. So most of the poses will be done close to the ground, close to the earth, as earth is connected to the root chakra that we will be working on. So we want the root chakra to be in balance, to feel more stability in our life, to worry less, and to feel that our life is really flowing in the way and the direction it should. It also supports and targets the adrenal glands, which are connected with the circulation, that are connected with the kidney issues, bladder issues, prostate issues, fertility. So we are going to work on all of them at the same time. So this is the physical aspect, but we want to work on the mental and emotional aspect as well. That would be the introduction. And you don't need any props, and we will just start lying down on our backs. So really, first connection with the ground, with the earth. If you can do this flow outside, that would be perfect. And you can bring the soles of the feet together to touch and bring the knees to fall apart closer to the ground. Place your hands onto your lower belly. And once you feel comfortable and you find the pose, just gently close your eyes. So we are just arriving on the mat, slowing down our breath and making it deeper, slowly with time. You don't have to push it right away. Be gentle with yourself and give your body the time to adapt, to adjust, and to find its way. So first, opening in the lower body, the inner thighs, inner groin. Now relax your upper body, no tension in the shoulders, the neck, the head. Just arrive here, maybe after a busy day you've had so far, or if you're just starting the day, it's a great start of the day. So keep your mind off all the things you need to do today or you did already, and try to stay here on the mat, just here and now. If you like affirmations, you can also work with them internally, or you can repeat them to yourself out loud. And my favorite affirmations for the root chakra are: I am calm and centered. I feel safe. I am grounded. I am calm and centered. I feel safe. I am grounded. And you can just pick one or think of any other affirmation that works for you in the moment, and just come back to this or these affirmations during the practice whenever you find the appropriate time. And we will take a few more breaths in here in the reclined butterfly, so you have the opportunity to slow down and maybe to repeat your affirmation. Use your hands to bring the knees back to the center and put the feet to be about hip-width distance apart, close to your hips, close to your butt. Press the arms alongside your body and we will come into bridge pose. So on the inhale, lift the hips up And exhale, lower the hips, come in contact with the earth again. Let's do it again. Hips up, inhale. And release. Inhale to come up. Keep pressing the feet into the mat. And exhale. We will do 2 more rounds, just with your own breath, with your own pace. Well done. And now widen your legs and start bringing your knees to your arms, to your armpits. Maybe this is already enough of a stretch for you, or you can come into the full happy baby, so you can grab the big toes with the 2-piece fingers and widen your legs to the sides. So the knees come closer to the ground while we are opening the feet up towards the ceiling. And you can use your elbows to keep pressing the legs so they can open a bit more. And there is some tension in the arms because they need to hold the legs, but try not to tense up too much. So try to keep still the upper body fairly relaxed. And come back with the feet down as we were when we were prepping for the bridge pose, so about hip width distance apart. Now you can cross the right ankle over the left knee. And again, if you already feel some sensation, just stay here. Or you can start bringing the left foot off the mat, the leg closer to your chest. And you can even hold on to the left shin and bring it even closer to your chest for reclined pigeon. So always choose the variation that works for you in the moment. And you want to feel some stretch, but we definitely don't want to go through pain. We want this practice to feel nourishing, not unbearable, or that you have to get through it somehow. That's not what we want. You should feel a nice stretch in the right hip, which can be quite intense. And take 1 or 2 more breaths in here. And if you had your left leg lifted, just bring it back to the mat, release the hold, and we will switch sides. So the left foot goes over the right knee, and maybe bringing the right leg closer to your chest. Flex the foot if you want to intensify the sensation in the hip. And release, come out of the pose. You can just bring your knees closer to your chest and sway from side to side, or any little movements that feel good here, massaging the lower back. Maybe some small circles with the knees, with the hips. Always think of the contact with the mat, with the ground. And imagine that the earth can support you, can nourish you. It gives you strength, it gives you stability. And always when you come back to the earth, it will be there to hold you and to support you. And once you are ready, you can come up and find your way into the tabletop position on hands and knees. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and we will do a few rounds of cat and cow. Just warming up the spine. So on the inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, look up. Exhale, reverse the motion. And a few more like this, just with your own breath. And once you finish the last round, come back to center, find a neutral spine again, and bring the right foot in between the hands for low lunge. So keep pressing the hips closer to the ground. The right knee shouldn't go past the ankle. Just a nice stretch into the hips. And bring the foot back into the tabletop position on our hands and knees. Now bring the right foot behind you, so the right leg is parallel to the ground, and extend the left arm in front of you. So everything is one long line from the fingertips, the left fingertips, all the way down to the right toes. Hold here for a breath. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, bring everything together to touch. So a little ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. One more like this. Inhale and exhale. And release. And we will do the same on the other side. So now the left foot goes in between the hands. First, low lunge. Come back to center. And balancing tabletop on the other side. So first lifting the left leg, flex the foot, and then adding on with the right arm. First staying here for a breath, and then inhale to lengthen, and exhale, round your back, contract everything. Inhale, extend, exhale, round. One more like this. Inhale and exhale. And find tabletop again. Bring the hands a little bit forward, tuck the toes under, finding our first downward facing dog. So any movement that feels good here, maybe paddling the feet to stretch into the calves more, nodding with your head, whatever you need in the moment. So listen to your body and feel the feet slowly grounding more and more into the mat. Keep pressing the hips closer to the ceiling, to the sky. And don't forget to breathe. Walk your feet to the front of the mat and widen your stance so it can be even as wide as the mat. Grab the opposite elbows and just sway here. Relax here, relax the head. You can even rest the belly on the thighs, in between the thighs. Generous bend in the knees.
Forward folds are really calming and soothing to our nervous system. So we want to promote this feeling of safety, stability, releasing all the fears and worries. I feel safe. I am calm and centered. I am grounded. Feel all corners of the feet grounded into the mat. And then slowly start coming out of the pose, no rush. Be gentle on your back, on your spine. And we will take a flow from here. So on the inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, come into plank. Lower the knees onto the ground and lower all the way down onto your belly. Inhale for cobra, pushing away from the mat. And exhale, downward facing dog again. Find some stillness here. Catch your breath. Then again, walk the feet to meet the hands. And slowly start lifting yourself all the way up. And it wouldn't be a grounding floor. And it wouldn't be a grounding flow without tree pose. So let's do that. You can start balancing on your left foot and then bringing the right foot maybe on your shin or on your inner thigh, wherever it is suitable for you. And then you can place your hands, your palms to touch in front of the heart. And it seems like a kind of easy pose, but try to find a point of focus so you don't fall out of the pose. And at the same time, it's really active pose when it comes to the legs. So the left thigh is pressing against the right foot, and the right foot is pressing against the left thigh. So there is actually a lot of action going on in the legs. So it is not a passive pose. Stay active, stay centered. And feel the left foot grounded into the earth. Imagine that there are roots coming out of your foot. You are the tree. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can also try closing your eyes to challenge your balance. Oh, my tree became very wobbly with the closed eyes. And start lifting the right foot all the way back behind you for high lunge. So both feet are about hip-width distance apart. There is a bend in the front knee, and the right ankle is off the mat. The right foot is off the mat. And lift the arms up. So full high lunge here. And then we will open the arms, the body to the side. We are also rotating the back foot so it is parallel to the shorter edge of the mat. So we can come into warrior two. So still a generous bend in the front knee. The arms are parallel to the ground. And they are strong, so they are not dropping down. Try to keep them really in one line with the shoulders. Find your center point, your stability. Reverse the warrior, so the right
arm is on the right leg, and come with the left arm up and over, stretching into the left side body. And back to warrior 2. Place your hands onto the hips and find your way to the top of the mat again. And we will do the same on the other side. So maybe you want to shake out your legs first, and then finding balance on the right foot, bringing the left foot somewhere to the inner thigh, onto the shin. And find your point of focus. I am calm and centered. I am grounded. I feel safe. Maybe close your eyes. That worked for you before. And from here we will be coming to high lunge again. So maybe widen your stance so you have enough support, enough stability, and then come with the arms up. So everything is facing forward. Strong legs. And open the arms and upper body to the side for warrior 2. So this is a bit of piece where we are building strength in the legs, so they can hold us, they can support us just throughout the day, throughout our normal activities. So they have enough strength to carry us. Reverse the warrior. And back to center. And now you can rotate the front foot as well, so it is parallel to the shorter edge of the mat. So now both the feet are parallel and both the feet are strengthened as well. Place your hands onto the hips. Inhale so you can lengthen the spine, and then exhale, start lowering your body down for forward fold. And just place the hands wherever it works for you now. Can be in the middle of the legs, or you can grab the big toes with the 2-piece fingers. Just choose the variation that you like. Use your hand support just to lift you a little bit up. And now bring the feet closer so they are about hip-width distance apart, maybe a bit wider. The heels are in, the toes are out. And start slowly coming into Malasana, our yogi squat. You can also stay high on the toes. Or you can use your hands still for support if you are afraid that you would fall over. Otherwise, you can bring the hands to touch in front of the heart. You can use your elbows to open the knees wider. And close your eyes so you can really focus and turn inwards. It's another great grounding pose where the blood flow is going all the way down to the reproductive organs, improving circulation, supporting the adrenal glands. We will take a few steady, slow and deep breaths in and out through the nose.
and come to take a seat. Come out of the pose, and from there find your way back onto the back, just where we started. The feet are on the mat, keep a bend in the knees, and now bring your hips a little bit towards the right side and drop the knees all the way to the left. And you can look to the right if it's accessible for your neck. Supine spinal twist, to releasing the spine and the back. Staying close to the ground again. Finding the connection once more. Come back to center, and we will switch sides, so moving the hips a little bit to the left, dropping the knees to the right. Come back to center and find your way into Savasana. So stretch your legs, rest your arms alongside your body, take lots of space, the palms are facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes and enjoy these last moments of relaxation, and also it is an opportunity to reflect on the practice, to reflect on the root chakra. Maybe you can think of what you need or what would you need to feel a little bit calmer, more secure, safer, more stable in your life. What would you need? Maybe today, tomorrow? Maybe some simple steps, some simple actions to take. Maybe even asking your partner to help you with that. However it looks like for you, you can take this time as an opportunity to think about that. I'm gonna think about that too. And after Savasana, I'm gonna share with you what I came up with. And you can share with me too in the comments, so we can exchange ideas.
Slowly start moving your fingers, your toes, to come back to reality, come back to life. You can stretch out long. If you feel like you need to yawn, that is a good sign, just do that. And then roll onto one side and come all the way back up, maybe with your eyes still closed. And come to take a seat. Bring your hands to the front of the heart for Anjali Mudra. And let's come back to our affirmations once more. I am calm and centered. I feel safe. I am grounded. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. And thank yourself for finding the time to practice, to work on your well-being, to nourish yourself. I'm always so grateful to myself, to my body, that it could support me and that we could do that. So I hope you are really grateful too and appreciate your body as well. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me, for joining me, and just to share a little bit what I came up with or what I thought about to support the root chakra today or tomorrow a bit more. So for me, the most basic thing is grounding. So I will just go outside into the garden with my bare feet and walk on the grass or sit and put the feet on the grass. Maybe I will have my lunch later on there. So this is my number one tip. If you can do that somewhere in the park for a few minutes, it's a great exercise to support your root chakra and circulation in your body too. I will also put on a red dress. I have it somewhere. I haven't been wearing red much lately for some reason, so I think it's time to start again. So I will dig it from somewhere from the wardrobe and put it on. And the last thing I was thinking about was to have some root veggies. So I made some soup yesterday with carrots. So it's actually perfect, the bone broth with carrots, because the root chakra can be supported through root vegetables as well. So maybe some tips for you too, and very practical. I think that's what was coming up in my mind. So all of these were really practical. Just share with me in the comments if you came up with something interesting too, or some simple actionable steps. Have a great day. Bye.